first. You low-key did slide in smooth. I won't lie. Shit. Okay. Oh, shit. Unprepared? Yeah, I was a little unprepared, but I didn't want to wait too long. Because I know if I just, like, don't... Alright, hello? Yeah, I knew if I was going to take 10 years. No copyright Nintendo music. So I knew I was just going to drag, and we're just not, but I'll start dragging today. Go Zelda. 1 second, bruv. Copyright free. Oh, it's my blast. Okay. Hello? Can we hear that? Whoa, what's the craziest dunk you can do? Off dribble. That's like probably the best you're gonna get from me. Oh shit. Okay. Cool. Is that loud enough? Off dribble for me though is pretty fucking good. Am I echoing? Because I'm also 5'7", so if people don't remember that. So people who are shorter have a really hard time dunking, especially off the dribble because of our limb structure. So okay, what tier list are we doing today? Yeah, I can dunk. It's like pretty obvious. Oh, I don't know. Why do I have a timer up? Okay, what tier list are we doing today? Bro, here's my split. What tier list are we doing today? General athleticism or most athletic players in NBA right now? We have to wait for some people to get in here to give their opinion, but we're picking, just pick one or two. Number one is general athleticism tier list, like exercise tier list. And then number two is NBA players tier list based on athleticism. Pick one or two. Is this good? I don't know. Like, the split's not all that really matters. It's either full body 3 days a week or you're going to do upper lower 4 to 6 days. Just found you live and I love your video. What is this about? We're going to do either a exercise tier list for general athleticism. So that like encompasses everything. So like durability, strength, and explosiveness, right? Or we'll do a most athletic NBA players tier list. So it depends on either one. Whatever we pick, I have to go find all the exercises and kind of put them all together. So it's going to take a second, but I just need to know which one I'm going to double down on. In the Discord, a lot of people liked the athletes tier list. And then, yeah, that was the main one. Some people said mobility. A lot of people said exercise tier list. Sometimes when I do high intensity plyometrics, my ankles start hurting, which I do. You didn't progress it correctly. Can we do the NBA one? Most athletic NBA players, that's 2. So that's 2 people. We'll probably do the most NBA. Because I feel like I can make that into a pretty good video. I just did an exercise tier list for like general explosiveness. So I wouldn't be repeating the same things because a lot of things would be different when it comes to just like overall athleticism. But yeah, it would be pretty interesting. It'd be a little bit different. Okay. Cool. Let's do it then. We'll do most athletic NBA players. Let's start naming people. If we got people, let's do. Honestly, we can just rank the top 50 players in NBA. All right, so top 50 players in the NBA currently. Right, so we'll rank top 50 in the NBA currently. Obviously, it's not perfect, but it's close enough. Zion. Okay, no. So we'll do the top 50 right here. We'll just do the top 50 right here. And then there's some like extra people. We can add in like an extra 20. And the 20 can be based off of whatever. Ooh, actually, I shouldn't have to do these. I shouldn't have to look up these exercises or these people. There should be like a tier list of there should be like an NBA players tier list maker. Tier list maker. I shouldn't even have to do this. Top 50 NBA players ranking tier list. Perfect. We just saved hella time. And then, can we get more than just 50 players? Can we do top like 100? Top 100. Even if it's not this year. All it needs to be is like within the last 2 or 3 years. Okay. So, disclaimer. I have not watched the NBA last year. I watched the playoffs, but I did not watch the full season. So there's going to be a lot of times where I'm going to pause and ask you guys who this is. We're going to watch some clips. So it's going to be a lot longer of a video, right? We're going to be watching a lot of clips, a lot of people, and I'm just going to judge based off what I see. So there's going to be a lot of things I might get wrong. I know a general consensus, like who's who, but I won't lie. There's going to be a lot of like, who is this guy? So you can get on my case if you want. I just haven't watched NBA in last year. The last 2 years I've been a little bit iffy, but I'm planning on actually getting right back into it and like heavily watching the NBA this year. But currently right now I'm a little bit of a bot. All right, I'm a little bit of a bot. Just a little bot. So yeah, I will need a little bit of help. You don't need to spam core exercises if you're doing, you don't really need to do spam core exercises. If you're doing compound lifts and sprinting, that's really all you need, right? Bro, doing this every day, I'm not going to be doing this every day. Is actually like, is this good, bro? I'm not going to judge people's workout plans. I'm sorry. Like, it's way too complex for me just to say yes or no. The conversation is way too deep for me just to say yes or no. It's not even worth it. Just do my free workouts. If you even took like a day to learn programming, you'd be like, wow, this is a lot to learn. And I don't know what I'm doing. It gets really complicated. So don't even worry about it. Ever since I'm spamming core, I feel light every day. You're probably just eating better. It probably has nothing to do with you spamming core. I do plyos on my conditioning days. Oh, brother. Okay. Okay, so we're cool with this. Some of you guys might have to help me with this tier list today. Okay. This is Cole somebody, correct? Man, the first two I'm already lost. This is going to be a mission. How many people is this? Is this 100? I don't know if I could do 100, bro. We might have to do 50. We're going to have to do top 50. My brain can't do 100. Okay. Ranking the top 50 NBA players in the league by athleticism. But then I'm going to miss people. That's the issue. Like, if I do just the top 50, I'm going to miss people. Oh, and if I do top 5, oh my God, then I have to rank people. I need like S tier. I need like A tier, S tier, not top 5. NBA team, give me like S tier. There we go. Now we're talking. But then this is all time though. I don't want to do all time lists today. I want to do something more recent. We can even do like a. Can we get an S tier here? Oh brother. I need a like A tier, S tier, B tier, not top 5. I don't want to do that. It's just rah. Because it's just gonna be too much restrictions. 5-1. Oh my God, bro. Okay. Here, let's take out top 50 in general. We'll just do 2022. All right. S tier. Here we go. Perfect. Exactly what I needed. It might be a little bit more than 50. Rank them, cud. Okay. We're going to get the free program. It's not going to be up until my app is out tomorrow. Also, I do a stretching routine every time I wake up and every time I go to bed. Stretching is overrated. I don't believe in static stretching at all. It's complete waste of time. Sorry. What are questions that I can ask on your stream just so I know? You can ask whatever you want. We do like Q&As for like hours, honestly. Like we were on stream for like 4 hours and I was just answering questions, honestly, after the tier list. You give home strength workouts. No, I don't like just giving out workouts. It's like, it's too deep. Cole Anthony. Yep, thank you. What do you think about those super quick central nervous system activation drills? Are they any good for sprinters? Last stream I said no. I said they're pretty trash. How can I increase my 100-meter sprint and vertical jump? Watch my YouTube videos. There is no like. One thing I will say, and maybe I'm just a little irritated today, but there is no one answer to anything. There's no one sentence. I can never give you a one sentence answer. So the more general of a question you ask, like how do I just run faster? There is no one answer. There's no one sentence. It's such a complex topic. So you're gonna get much more out of questions if you ask me very specific questions. Not too specific. Don't give me your life story, but like, ask me like real questions, like really put thought into what you're trying to say. Like what are you actually struggling with? Because just saying how do I run faster? How do I jump higher? I can't just say exercise. This. Like it's too complex. I would just be lying. And if people do just say this or that, like one word answers or one sentence answers, like they don't know the topic well enough. They'll know the shit's too deep, you know? I could just be chatting though, because I'm just tired right now. Okay. Is my screen too big? Is my screen too big? Let's make me a little bit smaller here. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like questions on the weirder side, like uncomfortable questions about like personal stuff. You could just, I don't know, you just DM me. I mean, we talk about like life and shit like that. I mean, I am a trainer, but I'm also a very successful business person, and I completely transform my life. So like, I know a lot of shit about life. I have really good advice for a lot of things. I feel like. You think I need gym equipment to be a gym? Oh my god, fuck today. Do you think I need gym equipment to become a better athlete? No. A lot of my programs don't utilize a lot of gym equipment. This is not the usual crew that watches the stream. It's because I'm doing it a lot earlier. I usually have a completely different crew with different type of questions. Okay. How big am I? I think I'm okay. Oh, shit. Okay, we're going to start this tier list. There's going to be a lot of times I pause to check in who is the person because I might get the name wrong. We're going to go back to putting life advice on your threads. I just did it like a little bit ago. I think I said something like, less is more. You're not Kobe Bryant. Because everyone thinks they need to work hard, and I'm tired of that shit. Working hard is so overrated. What's your fastest 100 meter? I'm well under 10.7 at my fastest, but I haven't sprinted in years because I don't do track. Don't do track anymore. It's because you're not freaking at 1 a.m. as usual streaming. Yeah. I'd be streaming at like 2 for no reason, bruh. Okay. Let's do it. Right now, though, like if you're wondering, I haven't trained for track in a while, but I'm really fucking fast right now. Like my speed is just improving constantly. I think I can go 10.7. Like if I were to get an FAT and go to a track meet, eat healthy for like 2 weeks, like kind of just, tune in a little bit, work on my block a little bit. I think I can go 10.7. I think I can go 10.6, honestly. My 10-year fly is literally, you can tell me I'm capping. I have video proof of it. I literally am running a 0.89 10-meter fly. If you guys know what good 10-meter flies look like that shit is like, damn. That shit's like, I'm flying right now in terms of my max velocity. And my acceleration is getting pretty good too. I forgot the last time I tested it, but I know I'm going under 1.8 in terms of 10 yards. So I'm definitely fast enough. Yeah, 0.8, yeah. Not low 0.8, but I am doing 0.89. Multiple times too. I thought I was capping. I remeasured everything. I did it a second day again. It's so weird, bro. Without spikes. Aren't you talking about a free program coming out tomorrow? What is the name of it, please? I don't even know it's going to be a free program. I still have to work on the whole entire thing. Because before, I had a free program with MailChimp, which is like, you have to put your email in to get the free program. But I'm looking like, here, I'm going to talk for a little bit. Why won't this work? Shift C. Okay. Yeah, I had a free program with MailChimp, and I didn't like that it was on a Google Doc. It felt very lazy, and I want to have a better reputation in terms of like the quality of my products. So I'm taking all my programs like Just Sprint, Just Jump are off Google Docs. They're not gonna be on Google Docs. By next Monday, it's gonna be completely no Google Docs, and everything's gonna be on an app. And then in terms of free workouts, I'm not gonna put those on Google Docs either. I want them to be on the new app. I can actually show you guys the app right here. When I get money, I'll definitely buy your program. Yeah, but even the free programs I want to put on the app, but I just don't know if I could do it for free because it's just app developer stuff. It's kind of complicated. So this is what the Speed Academy looks like, right? I'm just gonna have to do it the ratchet way. So this is, you're gonna pay for the Speed Academy, and then once you pay, you go to plans, right? So you click on plans and you pick whatever program you want. Let's say you want to do the general in-season program. It's a 16-week program, right? You'll start it. I'm literally doing this backwards. You're gonna start it, and then you'll do a start plan. And then as this is loading, we'll start the plan. As this loads, oh shit, let me not leak the workout. Now, as this loads, you have your whole set of workouts for the week. And all you have to do is click on the day. And then you can click on Max Velocity Phase 1 and do the workout. And that's how all my programs are going to look like. Just Jump, Just Sprint, and the Speed Academy. So it's a lot cleaner. No more Google Docs. There's YouTube links to everything. You just click on the video with notes and links. Great program, obviously. Like, my programming's gotten great results. So I'm also trying to get free workouts on there because I don't want to be on Google Doc. I want a reputation of everything you touch by me is high quality. And I think the app is high quality. Like once people get their hands on it, I feel like it's very high quality and it's exactly what people need. So, and that's just the programs. I have a bunch of free resources, bonus guides, bonus mods, bonus videos. So I think the program is really nice, the Speed Academy. But then I also have to do it for Just Jump and Just Sprint, which should release next week. So if you already have the program, you should be able to get that app pretty soon. But I don't even know what I'm talking about so much. Also, do I need to get 2 apps suggested or do I only need to get the new app? No, Train Heroic's done. Like I'm completely canceling Train Heroic and Teachables, and it's only gonna be everything's gonna be on one app, literally one location. It's not gonna be Teachables, Train Heroic, or Google Docs and Train Heroic. Nothing. It's just gonna be one singular app that I own. It's not owned by another company. It's my app, right? So it would be like one big ass dashboard. We can do everything, which I think is cool. Bet, thank you. Yeah, no, definitely. Okay, let's get into this. Is there any more questions before I start this tier list? Some quick questions. Hey, what's up, Judge Mari? Got into your course. My best time is 4.8 in shoes and track. Do you think I could hit 4.4 by November? You can hit 4.4. It's very possible. The issue with once you start getting down to like 4.6 and under is injuries start happening. Like I know that sounds like what, but you start producing so much force that you're gonna get injured pretty frequently. So you need to stay healthy. You need to keep sleeping, keep eating correctly, be patient. If you don't feel good one day, don't do it. And the second you start chipping down like 4.6, 4.6 low, 4.58, 4.57, you can get injured any day just because of how much force you're producing. So you have to be very, very careful, right? What results do we expect after a 4 month of my program? I just can't give out numbers because that's just false marketing. You know, I could tell someone they can improve their vertical jump by 10 inches, but then what if you don't, right? What if you do something wrong or my program just didn't fit you for some reason? You're going to improve. All right. I have very good fundamentals in my programming, so I think everyone will improve, but I can't just give out numbers. It's just lying. I'll literally just be lying for no reason. But if you look at how other people's results have gone, people have gone 8 inches, 10 inches in 4 months. They've gone from 5.2s to 4.5s, like crazy shit. So it's happened. I'm just not going to, say that'll happen. Do you think single leg Nordics could prepare me for that force? I think single leg Nordics and regular Nordics are overrated. Single leg Nordics are crazy. No one can even do that. What do you think about spider technique? I don't really know. Are you talking about like the basketball spider technique? You be getting girls or just looking for the one? I already have a girlfriend. I've been dating my girlfriend for 3 years. We could show you my girlfriend. Bruh. Of course, because someone with the same name as me is way more famous than me, and they do like some I don't even know who they are, but they just do some shit. I can't find myself. Go Instagram. I'm actually like going out my way to show you my girlfriend. Bruh. Why do y'all gotta make this so damn complicated, bruh? Oh my. I'm like, bro, just let me click on the app. Okay. This is not my actual Instagram. This is like my personal Instagram. Me and my girlfriend have been together for 3 years, sorry. We started dating when I was, can you guys see my screen? Oh yeah, you can. We started dating when we graduated high school, right before we graduated high school. And then COVID happened. So like the last 3 months, I didn't have high school. Like I didn't get a graduation, but we had like these graduations where only 2 people can show up at once. You couldn't like graduate with a group of people. It was just the principal and 2 people. So me and her went for my graduation. We didn't go to prom together, but we started dating after prom. And yeah, we've just been together, bro. She's a big part of my success, I won't lie. Great person. And she's bad, so okay. And she's really fucking strong. Like she's like strong like me. W photo. I know that's just cold. I'm not gonna lie. I really like that photo. Then you low-key be winning at life also. Well, to bloat about myself, I did get my apartment at the age of 20. which is cool. This is my apartment in Iowa. It's a different state from my family. So I am very proud about that. I love to tell people about it because, I grew up with a single mom, and I was broke my whole life. And so much shit happened in terms of like the court system, trying to lock me up and shit like that. So I definitely turned my life around. I'll say that. I had it kind of rough, and I was just going down the wrong path, I guess I'll say. So I turned it around, and I'm proud of myself, And I got good people around me, good friends. I wish my friends would want to grind a little more sometimes. Sometimes they be getting a little lazy, and I feel like it holds me back a little bit some days. But at the end of the day, that's my fault. It's not their fault, If it's not snowing, I'm not glowing or going. That's funny. I saw on your Usain Bolt video, he does machine rather than regular lifts. That uses stability. Which would you recommend? So the force, I forgot what the actual name is. I think it's like the force stability curve. But pretty much like the more stability you have, the higher force you do, and the less stability you have, like the force just plummets. Like the amount of force production or explosiveness gains you get, right? So stuff like stuff that would usually be hard with the barbell, like single leg lifts on a Smith machine is really good. So single leg squats or like a barbell split squat on one foot. Single leg calf raises are really good with Smith machines because there's no stability. You don't have to worry about wobbling all the time. You can just worry about pure force production. Congrats, I appreciate it. How tall are you? I'm 5'7". Did you have a job before coaching? I quit my job to coach. So I was in high school, and I think I was 17 at the time, and I hated my job. I was a really good worker. Like I did what I needed to do, but I always told myself I was going to be a YouTuber one day, and I just thought there was something else for me. I started coaching when I was 16. I didn't make any money. Like I was just coaching high schoolers and like college people nearby, and I was just learning how to do this shit. I didn't know what I was doing at the time. And then I started to learn what I was doing. I used my Jewel Osco money because I worked at Jewel Osco to spend money on like top coaches. So I would pay for like Olympic coaches to teach me how to teach people how to run faster, right? So all my checks would go there, and then for food. And then eventually I was like, okay, I think I know what I'm doing. I'm starting to learn shit because these Olympic coaches are teaching me shit. And then I just quit. I was like, I made like my first maybe $1,000, and I was like, I don't know if this is going to be sustainable, but fuck it. And I just quit. And my mom blew up on me. Didn't talk to me for like a week. And my whole family thought I was crazy. And then I made it. I had no choice but to make it. I had anxiety every single night, especially at the beginning when I really didn't know how to make money. I stood up. I didn't fall asleep for like a whole week. Like literally so much anxiety because I was so scared of failing. I just grinded on social media. I grinded in person, trying to train as many people as possible, learn how to make money, learn how to do this shit better. So that was like the beginning starts when I like started my business, right? What do I do for a living? So yeah, we'll just continue. Now I'm like my full-time living is YouTube, coaching in person, coaching online. I don't work a job. I don't go to college. This is just like, you can call me a YouTuber. I don't know, whatever you want to call me. Like I just do this shit full time. So what's your opinion on drill music? I used to be really into drill music, like King Von and stuff like that. I'm kind of like falling off of it because I just feel like the more I think about it, I just feel like it's very unnecessary, and I don't need it to get hype, Like I'm tired right now, but I'm usually a pretty hyper person. Then the anxiety turns into a workhorse. Yeah, no, honestly, if I didn't just jump into the fire, and trust me, looking back at it, I did not make enough money to be jumping into the fire like that. I was wilding. Like compared to what I make now, I was wilding. I did not know what I was doing. But that shit it forced me to not only learn a lot so I can actually be good at what I was doing. Because if I wasn't good, you don't keep the money. Like you might be able to get money your first couple times training people in person, maybe a couple people buy your program. But if you don't get results, they're not coming back. They're not going to tell their people like, yo, this shit's fire. Or you're not going to grow, right? People are just going to call you a fraud. So I had to learn how to fucking train. I need to get good at what I was doing. I need to learn how to make money. So I really figured everything out pretty fast. Damn, you're 5'7" and dunking. That's crazy. I'm 6'2" and rim grazing, making me feel like a waste of height. You're not a waste of height. I just like when you've studied under NBA coaches for over 4 years, and this is literally my life. I just know how to get it. I know how to improve people to dunk. You just people just don't have resources on like knowing what to do. It's all about efficiency. It's not about working hard. It's just efficiency. Genetics is overrated. I've talked about this so many times. It's all about doing the right things, the right sets, the right reps, the right exercises, the right programming, the right progressions. You have to be very efficient, and you will get that shit very fast. Benefits on better ankle mobility. It'll help with acceleration. It's like the main thing. And I guess like deep squats, but like full range of motion squats. Hours of sleep needed to complete at your best. 8. Actually, something I've been reading into recently is that when you sleep 8 hours, because of something of how the REM cycle works, I don't know the science very well, like perfectly yet, but because of how the REM cycle works, you actually will wake up very groggy and tired. So you need to wake up 5 minutes it's 30 minutes before or 30 minutes after. So you either need to sleep 7.5 hours or 8.5 hours, or you can even go up to 9 hours, but you can't sleep 8 hours on the dot and like have it. Let's say you fall asleep at 12. You're like, okay, I'm gonna put my timer up for 8 a.m. Like put it up for 7:30 a.m. Do half of the hour, right? And you will actually feel a lot better when you wake up. Is leg press good for vertical jump? It's okay. It's not really that good. Do you have a favorite NFL receiver? No. I don't really watch the NFL too much, but this is the first year I'm actually going to just pick a team and just try to learn football. I understand football at like a skill level and like movement, so I know how to train football players, but I don't watch like the NFL that much. So this is the first year. I think I'm just going to double down on like the Chiefs and just say I'm watching every Chiefs game and I'm just going to act like a fake fan until I understand the game. I'm going to start studying the game, watching like YouTube shit about people like talking about the game like I do the NBA, and just double down. School destroyed my sleep, but since the summer break, I got faster every week. Yeah, no. Sleep can be one of the biggest things why you're not getting faster or jumping higher. Like if you're training well and you're just like, nothing's happening, you could just not be sleeping. Recovery is how you get better. You break your body down from training, and then you recover and be stronger. Jalen Ramsey's cold. I've seen a little bit about him. I need to get into this, though. Should I start this tier list now? I said I was going to answer a couple questions. Sets and reps for main strength compound movements. It's too complicated. I don't know. I can give an answer, but like I would just be lying. Okay, cool. Let's start this. I'm going to be ranking 50 to 100 NBA players based on athleticism. All right. Athleticism is a little bit different to me than what other people view it. I do not care about who can dunk the highest or jump the highest. Sorry. I do not care about who can jump the highest or who can dunk the best. Athleticism is deceleration, acceleration, change of direction / shiftiness, and vertical jump. All right. Also, ankle stiffness and hand-eye coordination will play a role. So someone like Kyrie Irving, I would look at as more athletic than your average dunker, right? Someone who you think can just dunk. If someone like Kyrie Irving can decelerate on a dime, accelerate and get past any defender, shift anybody, and even throw it down if he needs to, that is a very complete athletic athlete to me. So we're going to do a tier list. It's going to be S tier, just peak athleticism. A tier, great athlete. B tier, a good athlete. C tier, a little bit below average. And D tier is pretty fucking ass. Okay? Pretty trash. I can't swear when YouTube starts. So we're going to get started with Anthony Davis. Oh, durability is also a huge thing when it comes to athleticism. If you can't stay healthy, you're not athletic. Guess what? Because you're not an athlete. If you're on the bench and you can't play for 3 months, that means you're not being athletic. All right? So durability and strength and vertical jump and deceleration, all these things matter. It's not just vertical jump. Especially in the NBA, people are like, who can dunk the highest is the best athlete. That is not true. That's not all that matters. Okay? Anthony Davis. We're going to go below average. I know this is already a hot take. I know some people, Anthony Davis can yam it. We know Anthony Davis can yam it, but he can't stay on the court. He's very strong. I'll put him B tier. He might be low B tier. He is very strong. He has great movement in the post. He has great fluidity out the post, right? Great skill. Skill is a part of athleticism too, but he cannot stay on the court. And because he cannot be available, which has a lot to do with strength, has a lot to do with the tendon, right? The way he does his plyometrics, whoever his trainer is folding because he keeps getting injured every season. And it's not genetics. It has a lot to do with his training and probably his nutrition. So we're probably going to put him in C tier. Depending on how the list goes, we might move him up to B tier. Okay, this is Anthony Edwards. I'm sorry if I messed up a couple names. I haven't watched the NBA this last season, so I'm a little bit iffy. I only watched the playoffs, so I'm a little bit iffy. Anthony Edwards, correct? Right? Yep, okay. Anthony Edwards, we're going to put him in S tier. Great acceleration, great vertical jump, He's very strong for his size, great size as well. We can even talk about height sometimes in terms of how athletic someone is. Great height, hand-eye coordination is great for his size as well. We're gonna put him in S tier. Aaron Gordon, we're gonna put him in A tier, only because I feel like he's a little bit one-dimensional in terms of his athleticism. Yes, he can jump high, and recently he's been trying to veer away from it. And for some reason, a lot of people tell me he's a shooter now. I don't get it, but in terms of defense, he's a little more versatile on that end. But on offense, I feel like all he has is some post moves and some dunks. I'm not talking about skill. I'm not talking about can you shoot, can you dribble. A little bit of that can play a role in certain aspects of how I explain it. But if you are very one-dimensional, and I'm not sure if he's good at defense, but I've heard his defense is kind of ass. So we're gonna put him A tier, but he can't jump out the gym when he wants to. Andrew Wiggins, we're gonna put in S tier. Andrew Wiggins can jump out the gym, he can blow past anybody, and he can play defense. His lateral change of direction and his ability to react to the person on offense is amazing. I remember like 2 years ago, the last time they won the NBA Finals, he was a huge role, especially on the defensive end. Bam Adebayo, I want to put in S tier, but we're going to put him in A tier. He could go S tier, so maybe the top of A tier. Great defense. He can jump, he can catch lobs, so great coordination. Little bit lacking in terms of his ability to move down the court. I think in like a full court setting, sometimes he's not moving, and it also energy too. You get to be a complete athlete. If you are not showing up every single day with that dog, like that plays a huge role, right? You have to be a complete athlete. Some days you're Dominique Wilkins, and some days you're Jesus Christ, CJ McCollum. Like, come on. That's a huge portion. Or even Anthony Davis is another reason why he's in C tier, is because some days he's jumping out the gym, he's playing defense, he's moving, he's shifting laterally, and then some days he's just a bot. Bradley Beal, C tier. He's a great scorer, but I don't know. Like, what else does he have? I mean, he can get past his defender pretty well. He can decelerate pretty well, so I wouldn't mind putting him in B tier, but he doesn't jump out the gym. I've heard everyone call him trash at defense. I'm not sure on like the stats. I'm not really going from a stats. I'm going from eye tests, all right? I don't give a fuck about stats. Are you good or are you not good, right? So I'm going to be C tier. I don't know if I'm capping on this one, so I'm sorry. Brandon Ingram, I might look at the chat for help on this one, but I believe he would probably be B tier. Maybe not the top of B tier right now, but once we get more people, we'll figure it out. The way he can move at his height, it's just crazy. I know I didn't want to talk about ball handling, but his fluidity with and without the ball is insane. He can jump, obviously. He has a great wingspan, but he's fast, bro. You don't see people at that height who can move. That makes me want to put him above Brandon Ingram. That makes me want to put him above Bam Adebayo, because Bam Adebayo can move, or maybe we could flip this around. Bam Adebayo can move, but bro, Brandon can move, and with the ball. People who are taller really struggle with dribbling because, the hand-eye coordination, longer limbs, it's not natural. But that bro can move. Cole Anthony, right? I'm not sure. I've seen some clips of him jumping out the gym. I've seen him train a lot. I know he has crazy skill. What is he? Can we get some? What's the opinion on Cole Anthony? Is he like low-key like athletic as shit? Let's watch. Let me look at for myself. Cole Anthony. I'm pretty sure he did a dunk contest, right? Oh, he did the dunk contest. Why did I forget that? That alone. Let's see him play a little bit of defense. Okay, so his speed's a little bad. He has good elasticity. He looks like he's 6'4". Good reaction on the defensive end. We're going to go B tier. Let me see this. He's a little slow, though. He's a little slow, but does he need to be fast? It's a good question. Does he need to go all out? I don't know. We'll go B tier. How tall is he? That's what really matters. Cole Anthony. What's the height? 6'2"? Yeah, no, he's B tier. He's getting up there. Oh my God, what is this dude's name? Someone shoot me his name. Did I play high school football? No. Put him in D tier. Shoot me this guy's name. Frick. I can't remember. I was supposed to do a training session with him this summer, but I couldn't make it to Kansas. Someone shoot me his name. I've heard he has terrible athleticism. Cade. There we go. Cade Cunningham. I've heard Cade Cunningham's like really unathletic. Let's look at him. Let's watch. Okay, he's pretty slow. Let's look. Let's see some defense. Lateral movement's fluid though. He is fluid, but he can't get off the ground. I know he can shoot. I've seen so many videos of him shooting. Oh my god, they're gonna replay it. Okay, good change of direction there, but he can't get off the ground. Oh god, his knees are weak. His patella tendon is not elastic. Okay, that was a good change of direction. He has good change of direction. He can score that thing, but he's slow though. He's really slow. And we know he could shoot. That was a decent pop off, and he did it off the ground. He's definitely not D tier, but it's a little. He's very slow, and to me, speed is very important. So Cade Cunningham is gonna go C tier, go top of C tier. Clint Capella go B tier. Clint Capella is very elastic. He can get off the ground and rebound very fast. Rebounding is a huge portion of athleticism. I actually probably put him top of B tier. Actually, just off rebounding alone, I have to put Anthony Davis in B tier. I'm wilding with what I was talking about earlier, and that actually makes sense why I put Bam Adebayo so high. Clint Capella, his rebounding is ridiculous. He can jump out the gym. I think his defense is a little bit underrated. I feel like people just hate on him sometimes. I mean, he is a little one-dimensional with his entire play, but I think he's pretty athletic. Is this Davion Mitchell? It's not Davion Mitchell. Davion Mitchell's on the Suns. Pacers. This is really hard when I have not watched the NBA in a little bit, and I feel like I shouldn't be making this video until I do. I can honestly tell just off watching people for a couple seconds. Can I get a name real quick? Who is this? Because it's just going to make it so much harder when I haven't been watching consistently. Can I get a name? Frick. Caris LeVert. Okay. All right. I've watched a couple of his highlights. So I don't know why I'm being a bot right now and I can't remember everything, but it's also been a really long day. So, Caris LeVert. Highlights. He scored 51 points. What in the hell? Okay. I've seen him shoot. I've seen some shooting highlights. Oh, he's really elusive with the ball. We're going to put him a little bit on the higher side. He's got a little bit of speed for his height because he is taller. I have to be realistic. He's A tier. Bro-ass has amazing deceleration. Do you realize how good that speed stop was? Oh, my God. Oh, he is shifty. Oh, he's going A tier. Hand-eye coordination is good. Speed's decent. His ability to decelerate out the fucking ass. I need to see him jump, though. Is he elastic? Can he not jump? Is he slow? Really, he got good change of direction. He's strong. We also remember strength, too. It's a lot to think about. Oh, my God. Okay, let's see a dunk, though. Okay. Good change of direction, good deceleration. Let's see a dunk. I just need to see how he gets off the ground. I can see a lot off of how he jumps. Dog. Oh, he's going to go A tier. He's a little bit on the tall side, so maybe he's not the top of A tier, but he's decent. CJ McCollum, our first D tier. I even might put Bradley in D tier, but I have to recheck. Can't play defense. He can't move. He's slow. He literally gets shots off all contested. Every shot he takes is contested because he can't get past the defender. He can shift, so that would put him maybe bottom of C tier, but he can't move. He can't move and he can't play defense. Chris Paul. At this age right now, we're going to put him C tier. I honestly could put him D tier. He can move a little bit right now. He's definitely really good in his deceleration, which is really important, and he's very strong. So, just off strength alone, he's top of C tier. he's so fucking durable. I mean, I know he gets injured in the playoffs, but he can really withstand a season, and he bodies people. He actually bodies people. He's literally 6 foot, and he's withstanding in the league, and he's not that great of a shooter. Like, he's a great shooter, but he's not Steph Curry. The reason why he's still playing is because how strong he is. He doesn't get bodied on defense. You have to remember that when you're undersized, if you get bodied on defense, you are a liability. You can't play. You literally cannot play the game. That's why people in the NBA, everyone says no one can play defense in the NBA. I promise you they can. Hey, because if they couldn't play defense, you would know. Chris Paul is a very underrated defender, especially for his size. He's very strong. You have to be a literal power lifter to play defense in the NBA. That was rah-rah, but I'm tired, so I'm just chatting. Who is this? Rockets. Who is this guy right here? I've never seen him before. The guy in the Rockets, who is that? Yeah, we got a long way to go. I'll be chilling. I'll cut this up. Christian Wood. All right, let's watch some Christian Wood, people. I'll make a 10-second decision. Christian Wood. Where is he at? This guy right here? Oh, him. Okay. He's a little slow. Oh, no, this is him. Ooh, hand-eye coordination is kind of bad. Ooh, he's a little clunky with his movement. His movement's a little clunky. But that was just one thing. Let's see it, though. Oh, he's clunky. Is atrocious defensively. Christian Wood, play it. Oh, he might be D tier. This might be our real first D tier. He's clunky. Ooh, why are we what is up with my internet today? Oh, he's clunky, bro. We're gonna have to put him D tier. They say he's versatile. He can probably score, but he moves his movement's just so unfluid. Oh, no, he's slow and he can't get off the ground. I can see it just off that layup. I know he has someone pulling on him, so he's a little bit on the stronger side. He is big, though. He's 7 foot. So I have to cut him some slack. He is 7 foot. We'll put him... Oh, he can't get off the ground. His knees are weak. Let me see it. We'll put... That's the thing, though. Can I put him at Chris Paul level? I can't. You can't say him and Chris Paul are equal in athleticism relative to their size. DeAndre Ayton will go probably A tier. I feel like he's just Clint Capella is like a Walmart DeAndre Ayton. It's the same thing. Great, good rebounder when he wants to be. Decent defensively when he feels like it. He can move. He can switch. Right? Can he play defense? On DeAndre Ayton defense. I spelled defense wrong, but cool. This is 3 years ago, so this is a little bit rah-rah. Yeah, he's out here literally guarding, he's up top. 3-point line. You don't get 7-foot people who can just guard a 3-point line. That's real athleticism right there. You can block it. He might go top A tier, bro. Because, I'm sorry, but Bam Adebayo's not going out on John Morant or Steph Curry and guarding him, 60 feet out. Bam Adebayo better than Aaron Gordon, though. Aaron Gordon might go down here, but I did not watch the Nuggets enough this year. Devin Booker's underrated. Bro. Just because people don't... Literally, the Devin Booker hate came out of nowhere, bro. This dude had one bad clip where he was complaining about getting double-teamed. And he has been getting hated on for years since off of one Instagram clip, bro. Where people cut it up. They don't know if he had a bad day. They don't know if he didn't sleep last night. Maybe he had an argument with his family member or a girlfriend. We don't know what happened, but he was just complaining a little bit. And niggas have been hating on him for years, bruh. There's nothing wrong with the guy, bruh. He scores the basketball, plays defense. He's shifty. He's fast. He can get off the ground. He's a well-balanced shooting guard. It's just that simple. Does not get injured every 2 seconds. All right, that is a big thing. Like a lot of these people, if they're low, they're getting injured. They're probably getting injured. I know Anthony Davis is up here, but he's getting injured a lot. That's a huge portion. And these guys just can't move. They're just bots. They literally just can't move. Who is this? Can't get a name for this guy. There's a couple guys I'm going to need a name for. We're going to make our way, though. I just don't know. Desmond Vane. Thank you. Desmond Vane. It might be Bane. My bad. Let's look at you. Let's see what you got, bro. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Okay. Heard a lot of people talk about Desmond Vane this year. Okay. Shoot. Good change of direction right there. Amazing deceleration. That was a little clunky right there, but it's okay. Okay. Yep. Oh, no. He's a little slow. We're going to put him in C tier. Change direction is okay. Decelerate. He can decelerate decently, but he's a little bit on the slower side. C tier. DeMar DeRozan probably put B tier. I've heard a lot of people shit on his defense, but he can jump. Very good shiftiness. He's very strong. Strength does matter a lot. De'Aaron Fox. What the fuck? Wow, I'm tired. De'Aaron Fox, S tier. I think we already have Brandon Ingram in here. Unless I'm tripping. Oh, my God. I need these next two. We can do Damian Lillard for now. Damian Lillard is C tier. I think he's very athletic. He just doesn't showcase it a lot. He doesn't really play defense, and he just shoots. He can jump. He can move, though, so we'll probably put him top of C tier. He is pretty durable, in my opinion. He doesn't just get injured every 2 seconds. Him and Chris Paul are very similar, all right? Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell, low-key, he's low-key like top of B tier. He can move, decelerate. He could low-key jump out the gym. Durable, and he's very strong. Just balanced. D'Angelo Russell is, man, he just can't move, bro. He just can't move. He ain't CJ McCollum bad, but he just can't move, bro. Like, he's catching strays. He can't move. Sabonis, I want to put at the bottom of C tier or D tier. He also cannot move, even for his size. He is honestly C tier. I know I'm being a little lazy with the explanations, but he just cannot move. It really is that simple. Can't jump, can't run, can't play defense, just cannot move. He can play defense, but defense in an athletic way versus like positioning is different, right? If you can position well, that's skill. But if you can jump out the gym and contest anything or go out to the three-point line and defend anything, okay, we'll put him at the top of D tier because he can't play a little bit of defense. I am chatting a little bit. I need all these four, bro. All these four right here. This five, bro. It's like a whole new set of NBA players. Oh my goodness. Honestly, I don't have to rank all of them. I just rate the people I know. I just put I don't know tier. Let's just do I don't know tier. Especially if I haven't watched it, I probably shouldn't just be ranking people off of highlights. So let's just do I don't know. It actually will save us time, and if I just don't know, like I don't know, right? C tier, he can move a little bit. He's pretty fast. Don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Fred's top of C. He's B tier, bro. He's like a better Chris Paul. Like Chris Paul when he was younger. Not in skill. I'm just talking about athleticism. Strong, durable, change directions. Like as a short, undersized guard, he has all the athletic traits you need to stay in the NBA and not get bopped. Giannis is S tier. No question. 7 foot, can run like he's 5'8". Dunk out the gym. Crazy wingspan. Can defend any position. Full court. Doesn't matter. Lateral movement's crazy. His reaction's crazy. Hand-eye coordination's insane. Amazing. Before injury, he was like low-key S tier. Gordon Hayward. We'll put him B tier. I haven't really watched him in Charlotte Hornets this year, but he's always going to be a solid player. In terms of athleticism, not too sure. He used to be able to move a lot before his ACL injury. People would have forgot that. I've only heard bad about Harrison Barnes in terms of his defense. I've only heard bad. Isn't this like the best defender in the league right now? We'll put him S tier. Isn't he like literally the best defender in the league? Jimmy Butler, even if he's not S tier, he's S tier. Jimmy Butler has to be S tier. Jaylen Brown, S tier. I don't know. Sorry. Joel Embiid, B tier. He has the Anthony Davis syndrome, the middle of the pack. Some days they're right here, top of S tier, and some days they're just fucking injured. Stop getting hurt. Eat better. Sleep. Like, come on. It is really just that simple. Some people are like, it's not that simple. It's a non-impact injury. He landed on somebody. It is that simple, bro. Just eat better, bro. Jalen Green, I know you can jump out the gym. He can move a little bit. Really good coordination. Put him top of B tier. Man, I don't know where to place him because he's a great fucking player, bro. Put him in the middle of the pack of C tier. I don't know. James Harden's very underrated A tier. I don't care. Probably the best deceleration in the league besides Kyrie Irving. Amazing change of direction. His first step is insane. Just because he doesn't jump out the gym and everyone calls him fat, doesn't matter. He's strong. He can push off anybody. No one can bully him on defense when he feels like playing defense. He's actually freakishly quick. He's a ridiculous quick first step. His first 2-3 steps to the rim are insane. He is strong as shit. He is durable. People make fun of him for getting injured or not wanting to play at the end of the season or his conditioning's bad. But he is solid, bro. He's solid. He's a solid A tier. I wouldn't even mind putting him at the top of A tier. We're not talking about skill. If we're talking about skill, like obviously he's an amazing player, but I think he's underrated. This is also top of A tier. I love his trainer too. We'll put him. He has to be S tier just because he won Defensive Player of the Year. I don't even need to obviously S tier. He's not better. He's not more athletic than De'Aaron Fox. Well, I'm wilding right now. So who's the top? Like, what am I doing here? So it has to be Giannis as the most athletic player in the league. Am I capping? Ja Morant can jump, but let's also remember there's a lot of other aspects, right? Jalen Green's up here. I have to put these guys higher because they won Defensive Player of the Year, but I don't feel like it, so I'm not going to. De'Aaron Fox is second, right? So 1, 2. Ja Morant, 3, 4th. Boom, I like this right here. Oh, my God. Look at this sexy-ass lineup. Pause. I'll probably put Jaylen Brown over Andrew Wiggins, and then you have to go up here just because you won Defensive Player of the Year. You honestly have to go here, but it's just that simple. If you're the best defender in the league, you're D tier. Every time I watch you, I don't care if I'm wrong. Sometimes I take this too serious. I am taking this video too serious. You know what? I'm going off emotion. You don't play defense. Every time I watch you, bro, you just don't play defense. You just stand there and shoot threes. D tier. I'm taking this shit too serious. Just dragging for no reason. I don't know. I could put you high. I just don't feel like ranking you here. Jason Tatum, A tier. He relies a lot more on skill, but he's just a complete package. There's nothing wrong with him. He can play defense when he wants. His wingspan's insane. Great reaction on defense. He can get steals. He can block shots. He can dunk. He's pretty fast. He's just a very balanced player. I'd probably put James Harden a little bit higher up here, right? And then Jason Tatum should be right around where James Harden is. They could be intertwined. Okay. I don't know. You don't play defense, so I probably would put you D tier. Karl-Anthony Towns, C tier. Kevin Durant, I want to put him S tier, but we got to put him S tier, bro. Y'all don't get it. At that height, you shouldn't be moving like that, bro. Giannis and Kevin Durant's height, you should not be moving like that. I know moving is a very general term. Like, what does moving mean? But you should not be moving like that, bro. He's too damn big to be moving that fast, decelerating that well. He gets injured, though, so we have to put him at the top of A tier. He does get injured. Let's not forget that. He likes to be in a warm-up line, do a simple layup, and then just be out for 2 weeks. He likes to randomly play basketball in practice and then be out for 2 months. That is a thing. And I do factor in injuries. That's why Anthony Davis is so low. Which, honestly, I should put him higher because I am wilding. And I'm getting a lot of comments. But, yeah, we can put them at the top of B tier. Like, I am wilding. I am just being, like, controversial for no reason. They just get injured, so they can't be A tier. They just do not like to stay on the court. They like to spend half the season injured. If you're not on the court, you're not an athlete. Because you're injured. Kyrie Irving, he's top 3. If I'm wrong, but he's top 3. Best change direction in the league. Best deceleration in the league. One of the fastest people in the league. He can jump. Like, he doesn't dunk a lot, but he can jump. He's strong. He does not get bullied by anyone, no matter the size. He cannot get bullied. He can play defense. People say he can't play defense. He can play defense. Great lateral movement. Insane hand-eye coordination reaction. This is real athleticism. This is the perfect person. He's well balanced. Giannis is like a god. He's like he is the Greek god, right? He is the Greek god. He's like S+, right? But these two are top of S, right? Let's do that. Let's add a row above. We gotta go S+, bro, because there is, like, I feel like there's just a difference in the tier, right? Like, there's a difference in this level. I even wouldn't mind putting him up here, but this is S+, right? It's just a freak. It's someone who's a freak. Kevin Durant could be S+, but he just wants to get injured. Let's check chat. Am I wilding? Dennis Schroeder. Yeah, Dennis Schroeder is really, really, really athletic, though. Like, I shouldn't hate on him. We could put Dennis Schroeder up really quick. Good athleticism. Good vertical jump. Every time I see you, I'm going to be a little bit of a casual. You just don't move. You're slow. You're tall and slow. Can't jump. Can't play defense. You're going bottom of C tier. You're going D tier, bro. You can be top of D tier. Wait, whoa. CJ McCollum has to be the bottom. What am I doing? Okay, Klay Thompson. When you feel like playing defense, you're top of B tier. But when you feel like being injured all the time and you just want to shoot threes, your athleticism is not being utilized. So B tier. Can be athletic, though. He can be up here and actually play defense and actually move. And defense, to me, automatically shoots you all the way up to S tier. If you can play defense, you're in S tier. It's the only reason why James Harden's not up here. It's because you just sometimes doesn't feel like playing defense and actually moving. So it's hard to tell. Can you actually move? I don't know. But when he does feel like being that dude, he is up here, bro. Like, it's very underrated. People, it's not just vertical jump. It's everything else. Oh, I'm sorry. Cool. Kemba Walker, just because it changed direction, he has to be A tier. Oh, I gotta put you down, bro. I'm sorry. You gotta be top of. You can't go above them. I know I was talking about injuries. You just can't go above them. I'm gonna be a little bit of a casual right now. Melo, bottom of C tier. LeBron James, S tier. You're just too durable. Like, you just don't want to fucking break to tear your ACL. You just don't want to get injured. Like, why? Just get injured. Don't get injured. I don't want you to get injured. You could be top of S tier. Why would I want you to get injured? I don't know why I said that, but, like, you just don't want to fold. You're just saying, like, fuck father time. I'm not getting old. Don't care. You have everything. And I love MJ, but you have everything. Lonzo, right next to his brother, my friend. Man, you're below your brother, though, because you just keep getting injured. Don't want to stay on the court. Luka, underrated. He's got to go up here. Underrated. That deceleration, just because he can't jump, that's not all it is, bro. It's not just jumping. All right, I'm being a little disingenuous. I gotta calm down. But you're B tier, though. Like, you're in this range because he can decelerate and change directions. All right? But I do have to be respectful. We'll put him here. He's in B tier, though. He's a part of this class. I'm not going to put him top of B tier. I was wilding. I love watching you, so I'll put you A tier. I know you can move, but I don't feel like ranking you. Don't know. Don't care. Underrated. We actually might put you a little higher. Especially a couple years ago, I put you in A tier. Don't know. Underrated, but not above Joel Embiid. Right? Durable, strong. Sometimes he gets a little lost on defense, so I have to put him a little bit lower. Probably around here. But Brandon Ingram can move for his size, bro. They're both the same size, but he's strong and durable. Strength and durability matter a lot, man. In my tier list, strength and durability matter. He stays on the court. It's just that simple. Brandon Ingram also stays on the court, but okay. I'll leave it there. Colin Sexton, I don't care if he's not A tier, he's A tier. He's S tier. He's not S tier, but he's S tier. I'm not even going to argue it. It's bro science to me. Paul George, middle of S tier. Probably put him above Ja Morant, but because everyone loves Ja Morant and everyone thinks Ja Morant is S+, but it's not happening. There's just too much more. I like this right here. I'm okay with this. Ja Morant falling out of top 5 is crazy, though. I am wilding a little bit. Like, let me just stop being goofy. Paul George is above him. We can switch this just to make people happy. And we're okay with this. Just off durability, like, you're staying in S tier, LeBron. I'm sorry. You're staying in S tier. Is this Colin Sexton? Well, if it's not, whatever. It's Colin Sexton to me, okay? He has to be S tier. Even if he's not, he is. Pascal, nah. This is such a weird tier. Like, B tier, I need to do this like A-. Because it's so weird to me to be putting these people in B tier. It's just, like, weird things about them. Like Donovan Mitchell got injured really bad, right? These people don't feel like playing basketball half the season. Jalen Green is light skinned. Clint Capella is one-dimensional with his athleticism. All he can do is really jump, box out. He can rebound, so I should put him a little bit higher, right? We're just going to put you in B tier. I'm not going to overthink it. Rudy Gobert. Fuck, bro. B tier is so weird, bro. Because B tier is like, these people aren't bad, but because they're B tier, I'm going to get shit for it. But they're not bad, right? It's just like, we have to make another column, bro. Okay, we have to make another column. It just, there's too much context here. A tier, but doesn't want to play basketball. Is that the right way to word it? A tier, but doesn't feel like playing basketball. I like that. There we go. Okay. We could just like, okay, way easier, right? Okay. Now this makes way more sense. Way more sense. Okay. A tier, but doesn't feel like playing basketball, right? Okay. Okay, perfect. This is Athleticism tier list. Remember this. RJ Barrett, I feel like he's a little overrated or a little underrated. I feel like he could be top of A tier. He can move, bro. For his height, he can move. He can move. I don't even want to rate you. Russell Westbrook, we're going to put you a little bit on the higher side. We're going to put you A tier. Way more than Kemba Walker. Kemba Walker doesn't play defense. He is shifty, but he doesn't play defense. Let's not forget that. Put you here. Some people might hate on me because all these are equal to me. Like, I get it. Like, I put Russell Westbrook up here because he's my favorite NBA player of all time. But currently, he doesn't feel like being good at basketball. So I can't put him up here. But I want to put him up here. So it's all emotional. But they're all pretty much equal. All, like, A tier is honestly like just a clean slate, almost equal, except for Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant just gets injured. If Kevin Durant wasn't injured, I'm wilding for this, by the way. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. If Kevin Durant doesn't get injured, he's S tier. And he's actually probably right around LeBron, above LeBron. People don't understand. Moving at that height, I need to talk about athleticism. But no, I do factor in because, yeah, okay. Okay. I'm not going to overthink it. I just don't know. Steph Curry's extremely underrated. Extremely underrated. Let's put him up at top of A tier. Crazy good reaction. Fast with and without the ball. Great change of direction. He's durable. He's strong as shit, especially for his size. He can play defense. He will sit there and not get bodied in the post. I put him in an S tier. Put him a bottom S tier. He's definitely probably the second most athletic. Oh, well, there's so many point guards here, so I'm not gonna try to do that. But you're not the bottom of D tier though. Just because of this profile picture, I'm not gonna rate you. Actually, I have to rate you, bro. You're just too good of a player. I can't do this. Okay. He's obviously A tier. He's cracked. Right here. Okay. Might put Jason Tatum up here. Okay. Said Jason Tatum, James Harden a little bit equal, but there's just some games I've done seen. You don't want to stay in the court. And even when you're on the court, all you want to do is shoot. You're C tier. You can jump, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll put you at like B tier. But I don't know, so I'm not just going to say something. Right? Let's not. If I haven't seen you enough, I'm just not going to say something. I know you can shoot, but I'm pretty sure you can't move. I know you can't move. Wait, no. This guy can move. There's too many goddamn Philly players, bro. One of these guys can't move. I know that's a fact. We're going to put you here. All right. I don't know. You're just such a complete athlete. I don't know. You got to be top of B tier. I could put some people at top of B tier. Like, what am I doing here? What am I doing, right? Like, who? Like, what is wrong with me? Why did it take me this long to realize? What in the world is wrong with me? Kemba Walker was way too high. Okay. RJ Barrett's, he's a dog, though, bro. Keep it like this. I'm not going to overthink it. I'm a casual who just knows a lot about athleticism. Zach LaVine. Gotta go S tier. S tier, but doesn't feel like playing defense. If he wanted to play defense, he'd be S+. If he played defense, he'd be S+. He doesn't feel like playing defense, so we're going to do S. And he just wants to keep shooting for some reason recently. Obviously, I'm from Illinois, so I've watched the Bulls a little bit. And he just feels like shooting. Like he doesn't want to drive. But if he wanted to drive and actually just be athletic, like he's right here. Like he's pretty much De'Aaron Fox. He literally is just a light-skinned De'Aaron Fox. I don't know. Trae Young is going to be a hot take, but he is really athletic, bro. That motherfucker can move. He's up there. Just because he can't jump and he's short, he's strong. Change direction is amazing. Acceleration is amazing. Deceleration is amazing. Very balanced. For his size, his ability to not get bodied on defense. Obviously, he's not the best defender, but to not get absolutely annihilated on defense and be a complete liability, you got to put him up there, bro. Well, is he better than them? Obviously not. Definitely not above James Harden. I'm okay with this. It's a little bit off, but I'm a casual who knows a lot about athletics. Okay, there we go. How can I zoom this out? Cool. All right. If you don't know who I am, I train a lot of good athletes. I've trained some overseas basketball player pros. So I know a lot about basketball, but I will not lie. I have not watched basketball in the last year. A lot of NBA. I've watched a little bit of NBA, but not a lot. So there's a lot of I don't knows, and I do feel bad for that. So maybe after this season, when I actually watch, because I'm planning on watching the entire season, we can do a remake on this and actually be a little more educated on the topic. But off of what I do know and what I've seen in the last probably 3 years, this is okay to me. When it comes to athleticism, it's not just vertical jump, all right? It's kind of like the point of this video is to teach you that athleticism is not just vertical jump. If it was only vertical jump, John Morant would be S+ tier, right? And there would be a bunch of people like Andrew Wiggins, S+ tier, right? If we're only talking about vertical jump, but for athleticism, it has to be a complete player. You have to be able to play defense. You have to be strong. You have to be durable. You have to have a stiff ankle. You need to have good acceleration. You need to have good deceleration, change of direction, lateral movement, reaction. A lot of this is more about who is a complete player, complete athletic player versus who can just jump high and maybe run fast. I think a lot of these people are very complete, especially in the S tier. A tier, a lot of these guys just have little small things, right? You could put Jason Tatum in S tier. You could put a lot of these guys in S tier. James Harden feels like playing defense. He's S tier. All right, people call him fat, but he's strong, durable, fast. great deceleration, great change of direction. If Kevin Durant didn't feel like being injured, he'd be right here or right here, right? If he felt like just not getting injured every 10 seconds. But injuries do matter. If you're not durable enough, you're not, right? I'm okay with this tier list. I might get flamed a little bit, but who cares? Not that deep. Take a screenshot if you want. Let me try to close this so we can actually get a little cleaner image. I can actually just download it. Let's do it. Cool. Cool. If you guys enjoyed, go check out one of these videos in the top left or top right corners, and I will see you guys next time. That was a little stressful. Let me put some music on, and then we can just chat for a little bit. I am a little bit on the tired side today. I won't lie. I'm tripping a little bit. I'm a little tired. So I might not be on for the longest. I'm a little bit just like, I'm kind of out of it. I can't even type. Like, I'm like low-key kind of tired. Okay. I think kind of go hard. All right. I'll answer some questions for a little bit. Whoa. Okay, this list is a joke. Zach LaVine would be S tier, but LeBron can't. What is bro on? What do you think makes it a joke? Zach LaVine would be S plus, but LeBron can't. Well, LeBron isn't as fast, and he can't jump as high as he used to be, and he doesn't really feel like playing defense. He can play defense, but he just isn't moving as fast laterally as he can. Zach LaVine has all the athletic traits. He just doesn't play defense. He could play defense, so technically he would be S plus. He'd probably be second. He'd probably be above De'Aaron Fox, but he doesn't. And like, just because someone can, if they don't, then they're not as athletic because they're not showing off that case, right? Miles Bridges. I put Miles Bridges, I don't know, because I haven't watched him recently. He could be S, I don't know. There's a lot of people that put I don't know or like really low. If I put them really low and I'm wilding, like they're like clearly S, like you could make fun of me. I just haven't watched them, so I would probably be like completely off. There's probably like I'm not gonna lie. There's probably a bunch of people I put in C tier, which just because I haven't watched the NBA recently, or B tier, like this tier right here, I know I probably messed up really bad. That's why I might not even post this because I just haven't watched recently enough. But like there might be some guys here who should be S tier. And just off of me not watching the regular season, I only watched the playoffs. I might be off on some of these guys might be way higher. I only watched the playoffs this year, so I will be transparent. Like I probably should have waited until next season, but I'll make a new one next season. I'll make sure like because I'm gonna watch the whole thing. He doesn't have hops. Athleticism is not about hops. Kyrie Irving isn't fast. He doesn't have a high vert. He has a great vert, and he is very fast. He is amazing. He has probably the best deceleration and the best change of direction. Athleticism is not just dunking. We're not talking about dunking here. It's athleticism. Who's an athlete? We will help you. Well, also with the NFL stream, I'm going to watch the NFL. So I'll be much more caught up because the NFL is starting soon, right? Why do you have Garland, I don't know, tier? Look up his highlights. I just didn't know. And I didn't want to waste time just like, who is this, right? Brod's still a good defender. He just takes possessions off to conserve energy. I mean, I put him at S tier, right? Am I tripping? LeBron is at the top of S. This is amazing. Like, anyone who is in S, it's all the same shit. If you're at the bottom of S, you're just as good as Kyrie. You're just as good as Paul George. Like, just because you're right here, I'm not even really ordering it, to be honest. Like, I kind of ordered it, but it's not that deep. I promise you it's not that deep. Like, they're all equal, bro. You could put Zach LaVine right here. You could put LeBron right here if you want to. It's all the same shit. I'm not overthinking it. Don't overthink it. Like, it's not that deep. I promise it's not that deep. You can put people wherever you want, but it's just in the general sphere of like these are the top athletes in the league, right? Nah, Miles might not be S tier. I was talking to a guy in the chat. Yo, what's good, Jamari? I just got Wi-Fi connection. Someone say my skincare. Do you mean like my skin looks bad or my skin looks good? Do you have a skincare routine? Sometimes I feel like my skin looks trash, but I don't know. How to improve upper body explosiveness? Let's go Giannis number one. Yeah, Giannis is number one. It's not even close. Where was Zion ranked? Oh yeah, I didn't have Zion in there. I'm tripping. It's because he was injured, so he wasn't on the list. Zion, in my opinion, he would fall in the top of S, obviously. He'd probably fall in obviously above Kyrie. I could put Kyrie. I think Paul George is more athletic than Kyrie. There was some things I was wrong about. I won't lie. Paul George is definitely more athletic. I think Kyrie's more complete than John Morant, but I can understand if like the whole entire comment section blew me up and said John Morant's more athletic, and I wouldn't die in the hill. Like I can get it, but I value athleticism differently, right? Obviously, Zach LaVine's up here, like he's top 2. So like I just because he doesn't want to play defense, I'm putting him down here because I watch Bulls games. He just wants to stand there and stare at people. LeBron could be top of S, but he sometimes, like you said, he just wants to conserve energy. So it's not that deep. It is what it is. We said Zion, right? So Zion would be probably right here, where Kyrie is. I could move Kyrie down, but the point of the video was to show that athleticism is not just vertical jump. So I wanted to place Kyrie really high, even if I was a little bit wrong, because that really matters to me, right? Everything, the whole picture. But Zion would be in this tier right here, obviously, like top 10, right? It's not even a question, really. From what you know, who's the most athletic in the NFL? That's hard. I don't know much. You know, obviously Tyreek Hill's up there. Jalen Ramsey's up there. Looks good. I was just asking. Oh, okay. So you're good. Zion's like S tier, but he only plays 4 games a year. Oh yeah. I did talk about injuries, so he'd be A tier actually. Like Kevin Durant's up here, but he doesn't want to stay healthy. So he'd be right here next to Kevin Durant because they both, they're both clearly like top of S tier. It's not even close. At that size and that height, moving the way they do is just ridiculous. But they don't want to stay healthy, so they'd be top of A tier or bottom of S tier. Like Kevin Durant could be right here. Like I'm gonna get a lot of comments for that, but like he just doesn't want to stay healthy, right? If he stays healthy, they're both up here, right here with Paul George. They're ridiculous. PGF posted on his story with Kyrie Irving. Yeah, that's cold. I'm glad because PGF, I will say one of his strongest suits is keeping people healthy. I think that's probably like where most of his knowledge is. Obviously, he knows a lot about everything. I'm not going to say anything, but when it comes to PGF, like I think one of his best parts of training is keeping people healthy. And Kyrie Irving has struggled to stay healthy because he hasn't been working with PGF. PGF worked with James Harden and Jason Tatum, and they don't get injured. They only don't play when they don't feel like it. But when it comes to injuries, they do not get injured. It's really just that simple. Like, he has constantly kept people healthy. So I think Kyrie and him, it just makes so much sense. Like, Kyrie already has all the skill. He doesn't need to get more athletic. Like, he's fine. He needs to stay healthy. And PGF is probably one of the leaders in that. So I just joined. What is this tier list making off of? Is athleticism. If athleticism, why is Kyrie S tier? Because I'm trying to prove a point. PGF isn't working with him. Oh, his top 5 were Ja, Edwards, Levine, Zion, Jalen Green. Yeah, like we agree. Like me and PGF agreed. The only thing about Jalen is I never watched Jalen play, so I put him in B tier. So I might get a lot of shit for that, but Jalen Green can be S tier. I've seen some highlights, but I haven't watched him play. Jalen Green, we agree on Anthony Edwards. Like I put Anthony up here. We put John Morant up here, right? So we all agree it's the same shit. We put Zach LaVine. I think Giannis should have been in there, but like I'm not gonna question PJF. Like we both agree. I'd never seen Jalen Green that much, so I've been watching recently. Who wants to watch Houston games? Like why would I watch a Houston game? So I didn't know. So I'm gonna get a lot of shit for that. I'm probably not gonna post this. I'm not gonna lie. Do you play Sonic Frontiers? Yeah, I play Sonic Frontiers a lot. What are all the qualities of a complete athlete in your eyes? When it comes to athleticism, like a lot of people are going to keep hating on Kyrie. It's acceleration. I'll put it in tiers, right? Athleticism, the most important thing is acceleration. Second is change direction. Third is deceleration. Fourth is like reaction, right? Agility, reaction, be able to react to people's bodies. Fifth would be strength. Sixth is durability. Seventh is vertical jump. Vertical jump is at the bottom of my tier list. I don't think vertical jump matters. Athleticism for an NBA player, vertical jump is one of the least important things. Why do you need to dunk? Why does that matter? Right? Why does dunking matter so much? Why are people so fixated on dunking? Dunking is so easy to improve at. Jumping is one of the easiest things to improve at. Acceleration is not. Sprinting is hard to get better at. Sprinting is the most athletic thing in the world. So Jalen Green, I probably won't post this just because I messed with the Jalen Green thing. I didn't watch him, and I didn't know. I'd never seen. Do you look like dunking is flashy? That's why. Yeah, it's just because it's flashy and exciting, but it's not that. Like, it legitimately is probably at the bottom of my tier list. It's up there though. It's important. Like, just because it's ranked 5th or 6th or 4th versus number 1 doesn't mean it's not important. It's just not that important to me. So guys, I think Russ should be S tier. Russ should be S tier. Definitely Russ should be S tier. I just think because people hate on Russ so much, I didn't want to really push that. But I don't mind putting Russ right here. That's a fact. We can clean up the tier list right now, and this could be the one. I could at least post it, right? Like, Jalen Green, if you guys think he's top of S tier, I've heard PJF talk about that, so he clearly should be top 5, right? So we'll put him top 5. And we could keep moving Kyrie down, because obviously Anthony Edwards is up here. I think Paul George is ridiculous, but because we talked about injuries and Paul George has not been the healthiest, we'll put Paul George down. I think this is a great list. Is it exactly what maybe some other people might have? Maybe not, but I don't think it's bad. MJ? Isn't dunking more technique-based than athletic-based? Dunking is like 90% technique. Okay, I'm capping. It's like 60% technique. Like, a lot of people think like dunking is like 90% athleticism. It's honestly probably like 40. It could be 50, but usually about 40. Yeah, dunking is technique. I can touch rim with wrist and still can't dunk. Yeah, that's actually a great example. Like, people can jump. Like, jumping and touching rim is more athleticism. Dunking a basketball is all technique. If someone can jump out the gym but cannot dunk, that does not make them not a good athlete. Like, for me, I'm a great example. For the longest, I had terrible dunk technique. When I tried jumping with the ball or tried catching a lob, I just couldn't do it. And then when I caught the lob or when I actually like had decent takeoff, could not keep the ball in my hands. Could never dunk. I jumped high enough. I got my entire wrist and like right here, like this much of my arm into the fucking rim. But I could not dunk the basketball. I jumped high enough. But technique is fucking hard. But that's not athleticism. Technique is skill. So, you know. Like, you'd be surprised. Dunking is not that important. Vertical jump is important, but dunking's low, bro. Like, that shit is all technique. PJF said Jalen Green has athleticism like MJ. Okay, so yeah, we could put him up here. I don't mind putting him second. I just literally just never watched him. Like, I shouldn't have made this video yet. I should have waited like until the middle of the NBA season, or like maybe like the first month or something. So maybe when the NBA season starts and we can get like 2 weeks into the season, I've seen everyone play a couple times. I'll redo this tier list. And we can compare to see how much I was capping. We can make fun of myself for me capping, right? People can be like, what the fuck were you thinking, right? I don't mind that. We can make fun of myself. I jump high and stuff, but I'm not too worried about dunking. That's fine. Watch some Darius Garland highlights. He's definitely high on the tier list. Isn't that the guy who could dribble really well? Can he like just dribble out the ass? And he goes like Cleveland or something? Is this him? Darius Garland or him? I know there's like a guy who could. Oh, fuck. 1 second. No, I'll put him next time. You seen the Jalen Green bid? Bro, please put the free workout back. I will. I have to wait for my app to come out. I might do something a little bit different. I might not do a free workout. If you DM me on Instagram, I can send you the old one I had up, though. He has great acceleration. Darius Garland. Oh, so he's quick. Okay. Okay, yeah. I'll definitely, like I said, I'm probably not gonna post this. I should have just waited. I thought it was gonna be a little bit easier, but felt like I was a lot more confused than the player. There was a new app called. It's the same thing. The app is just the programs. It's not like a new program. Like if you have the Speed Academy, you're gonna get an email to log into the app. You're gonna automatically get it put into the app. Like your email and all your information's on there already. If you have Just Sprint, Just Jump, it's gonna take me a little bit longer to get everyone their information, but they will also get it. You don't have to like repay to get the app. The app is just like if you have Just Jump, you're gonna get Just Jump on the app instead of the doc, right? You should do NFL next. I definitely don't know enough about NFL. I'll be lost as shit. But once the season starts and I watch a couple games, because I'm gonna really try to get into NFL this season, like I really want to, then I'll know the players well and I'll start picking up what's going on. In our country, NBA is not a thing. Oh yeah, the NBA is only in the USA. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, like in NFL, just because of how athletic you have to be at every position. Yeah, you could just email me. Just how athletic you have to be in every position. Honestly, everyone would low-key be S tier. It'd be more of a like ranking top 50 than doing like A tier, S tier. Because there could be a guy who is like top 50 and he's really athletic, but I had to put him in D tier, right? I have to jump, so how would I go about getting it? You have to wait until next week. It's going to have to be a second. I have to work with my team. And my team isn't like 24/7. Like I'm working with like an app developer, so I have to wait for them to email me back and try to figure everything out. So it's going to take like a week or two. Yeah, but it would have to be more of like a ranking top 20 versus like just doing S tier, because I can't put someone who's maybe like 30th in the league as C tier, right? When they're all probably S tiers. Where'd Mac McClung rank? Have you ever tried parkour? No. I play him in S. I play him like A tier. You can dunk out the gym, but it's pretty complicated. Just because you could dunk and you have crazy dunking skill, and you can't jump high. You can't truly jump high, but I don't know. What do you think about Ronaldo? Amazing. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm tired. I'm hurting. I'm going to cut it a little early today and try to relax a little bit because I have been working all day. So I appreciate you guys for checking out the stream. I'll try to figure out what I'm going to do with it. And I will see you guys another day. Oh, shit. Today was a rough one, bro. It's okay, though. How's my door keep opening, bro?